Welcome back to Purposefully Living. I'm Mirriam K Musonda-Salati, and I'm so glad you're here. If you listened to the last episode with my guests, I really hope it brought you clarity and made purpose feel more real and practical. And if you're new here, welcome. You've joined at the perfect time.
You know what fascinates me about success? Everyone wants the spotlight, but almost nobody talks about the years spent in the shadows. Today we're diving into why those invisible seasons might actually be the most important part of any journey.
That's such an intriguing perspective. It reminds me of how bamboo can seem dormant for years, growing underground, before suddenly shooting up several feet in just weeks.
Exactly. And what's really interesting is that research shows it takes an average of 10 years of dedicated practice to achieve mastery in any field. But we live in this culture of overnight success stories.
Well, mindset. How do you think this affects people's development journey?
You know, I was just reading about this phenomenon where people often quit right before their breakthrough because they can't see the progress happening beneath the surface. It's like they're interpreting a preparation season as failure.
That's fascinating from a psychological perspective. Our brains are actually wired to seek immediate rewards, which makes these preparation seasons feel particularly challenging.
And here's what's really interesting. Studies show that when people rush into positions of authority without proper preparation, they're 60% more likely to fail within the first 18 months.
Those numbers really put it into perspective. It's like trying to build a skyscraper without laying the foundation.
Speaking of foundations, let's break down what these preparation seasons actually involve, because I think many people hear preparation and think it just means waiting around.
That's such an important distinction to make. What are the key elements you've observed?
Well, research shows there are typically 5 core areas: skill development, character building, capacity expansion, emotional healing, and strategic planning. Each one serves a specific purpose in the preparation process.
Those elements remind me of how elite athletes spend countless hours on fundamentals that nobody sees, long before they perform in public.
Exactly. And here's what's fascinating. Studies of high achievers show that about 80% of their most important work happens in these invisible seasons.
Well, that certainly challenges the common narrative about success being all about public performance.
You know what's really interesting? When we look at historical figures who made significant impacts, almost all of them had these extended preparation periods that nobody talks about.
That's intriguing. Could you share some specific examples?
Well, take Einstein, for example. He spent 7 years working as a patent clerk while developing his theories. Or consider Abraham Lincoln, who lost 8 elections before becoming president. These weren't waiting periods, they were building periods.
So it seems like we're really talking about the difference between passive waiting and active preparation.
Right. And here's what's fascinating. Psychological research shows that people who view these periods as active development rather than passive waiting are 3 times more likely to persist through challenges.
That's a significant difference in mindset and outcomes. How do you think social media has impacted this whole dynamic?
Oh man, that's such a crucial point. Studies show that social media exposure increases comparison anxiety by 70%, making these preparation seasons feel even longer and more isolating.
Well, that certainly explains why many people struggle with staying committed to their development process.
And here's what's really interesting. Research indicates that the average person will switch direction or give up approximately 3 to 4 times before they learn to trust the preparation process.
Those statistics really highlight the importance of understanding these seasons properly.
You know what's fascinating? When we look at successful organizations, about 90% of their catastrophic failures can be traced back to skipping crucial preparation steps.
That really drives home why rushing through preparation can be so dangerous.
And here's another interesting data point. Studies show that people who embrace preparation seasons typically develop 40% more resilience than those who try to skip them.
Those numbers really make you think about the hidden value in these slower seasons.
Let's talk about practical strategies for making the most of preparation seasons, because I think this is where people often get stuck.
That would be incredibly helpful for anyone in the middle of one of these seasons right now.
Well, research shows that having a structured approach to preparation can increase success rates by up to 65%. The key is breaking it down into manageable daily practices.
That makes so much sense. It turns this abstract concept into concrete actions.
And here's what's really powerful. Studies indicate that people who track their small daily progress are 76% more likely to maintain momentum during these invisible seasons.
Those findings really emphasize the importance of measuring progress differently during preparation periods.
Exactly. And psychological research shows that having specific metrics for preparation rather than just outcome goals can reduce anxiety and increase consistency by about 50%.
Well, that certainly provides a different framework for thinking about success during these seasons.
Do you know what's fascinating? Studies of high achievers show they typically spend 3 to 4 hours daily on preparation activities that nobody else sees.
That really challenges our cultural obsession with visible results.
And here's another interesting finding. Research indicates that having a support system during preparation seasons can increase persistence rates by up to 80%.
Those numbers really highlight why trying to go through these seasons alone can be so challenging.
Let's wrap this up with some key takeaways for anyone in a preparation season right now. Research shows that understanding these principles can increase success rates by up to 70%.
That would be incredibly valuable for our listeners who are in the middle of their own preparation journey.
Well, the data shows 3 key factors. First, consistent daily practice matters more than sporadic intensity. Second, measuring personal growth instead of public metrics reduces burnout by 60%. And finally, viewing preparation as protection rather than punishment doubles the likelihood of seeing it through.
Those insights really transform how we can approach these crucial development seasons.
And remember, every significant achievement in history had an invisible preparation season behind it. The question isn't whether you'll have preparation seasons, it's how well you'll use them.
What a powerful conversation. To our guest, thank you for your time, your truth, and your willingness to pour into others. May God multiply what you shared today and return it to you in strength, joy, and open doors. And to everyone listening, I want you to remember this. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You're not disqualified. You are in a process, and God is still writing your story. So don't leave this episode the same way you came in. Take what you heard and let it become action. Let it become discipline. Let it become prayer. Let it become courage. If this blessed you, share it, leave a review, and stay connected. I'm Mirriam K Musonda-Salati, and this is Purposefully Living. Until next time, keep your faith loud, your spirit fed, and your purpose in motion.